Hello guys, I don't have any notes and my dog is barking downstairs, but I wanted to come in here and talk to you about something that I've been going through, and it definitely has to do with beauty. It could even have to do with home fragrance, but I don't believe it does, thankfully, because I love it. And I don't have any pictures to share, but once I do put this video up, I think I'm going to put up a couple pictures on Instagram too, because I have pictures from the thick of it. But I just wanted to share this with you because the beauty community out there doesn't know about this. And I just wrote back to someone on a group. I don't know if it was Lisa J's group or if it was Samantha March's group, but they were talking about atopic dermatitis and my experience with it. So I wrote back and told them what I went through, and that it took me about 3 years to really kind of figure it out. It started where one winter, my under eyes were just looking awful. Like, I was like, bring on that 10-point mirror and tell me what's going on. And I'm kind of looking around my face to see if I see any. Not really. Maybe right there. But my under eyes were so dry. They were looking horrible. And then it went to my eyelids. They were peeling. And I was basically doing nothing for it. I went to Sephora. They said, hey, maybe you should try an eye serum under your eye cream, which I've been using eye cream since I was 25, so 27 years now. And I'm like, well, yeah, I can up that. I decided to go for Dior. Was not helping things. And I can't say for sure, but I think that had my allergic ingredient in it. And then, so that winter, I believe it was just my eyes. So you think, oh my gosh, is this how aging starts, Because if we look at my eyes, there's a little bit of lines, but I'm 52. I've had these little guys since my mom lived with us. It was a pretty stressful time many years ago, over 10 years. So, what is happening here? They were red, they were cracking. I mean, my eyelids, it was just awful. It hurt. I also tried like Neosporin on them once they started cracking to, get things better. And then I believe that following summer, same thing happened, and I had patches in many places on my face. And I'm like, what the heck? And I'm going to show you. I don't know if this is going to... I still get a little bit... Maybe... It's certainly not as bad as it used to be. Sometimes these days... Let me tell you the ingredient I'm allergic to. Well, number one, I am allergic to Neosporin. Now, if I put that on a cut, I'm fine. I did the back patch at the dermatologist's office, and it came up with a couple things I was allergic to. I apologize, but I don't know what the Neosporin ingredient that I'm allergic to, but so that was making it worse. And these ingredients currently, I am only finding that I am allergic from here to here. So I do bring my hair up a lot because when my hair touches my neck and has products with this ingredient, I get neck irritation. So I don't know what to do. I don't know if I should go for a bob again. My hair is down to probably right around here right now. It was a few inches longer. But that's why it's up right now. Should I have redone it before I came back on camera? Because I was just complaining about it. Oh yes, I should have. But the ingredient I'm allergic to in skincare products and hair care products that might be touching my face is fragrance. Now, I know a lot of people will say, yes, this product has a scent to it. If you don't like that, to me, that's not it. If we look over, I don't know if I can be able to move this, to my rolling cart of makeup products, I believe that 99% of these products do not have fragrance in them anymore. I did a lot of research as I was cleaning things out, so I'm hoping I'm correct in that. And so my makeup section has really pared down. But I am someone who loves fragrance. I will say that I love fragrance. Some fragrances I absolutely detest, though. So I don't have the broad love. I love home fragrance. I love to wear fragrance. But my wearing fragrance, I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to see this. It is limited to 3 bottles, and they're all philosophies. So I like something a little bit softer. I like to use fragrant shower gel and lotion and spray. I'm picky about my fragrance, but I love it. So if you give me the meteorites, the Guerlain meteorites, I am like, oh, that's an awful smell. If you would have given me, or when I used CC Illumination Cream, that scent was amazing to me. But in the height of me wearing that foundation is when I had all my issues. So I know for a fact that one was it. But there's a lot of products, as you can still see. I'm going to show you this too. There we go. This too. This is on my Instagram too. You know, there's still a lot of products I can use. I'm not limited to one palette. But some of my favorites. Too Faced Peach. Olive Tarte shadows these days. Oh. Oh, no. I don't think this is actually Tarte. Nope, that's Vizzy Art. You know, I just have to be careful with what I use in every aspect of putting anything on my face. I can put perfume like here, just not here. My main struggle these days is shampoo. I just lost my train of thought. Shampoo and conditioner. Even if you can't smell the fragrance, it's in there. I still want to try, and maybe once I get a few paychecks, Function of Beauty, because you can do your own without fragrance. which is great. But when I wash my hair, I do it in the shower, and I put my hair down, my head down, and do it that way. I hate just doing it this way, and stuff still would run. But like last night, I used the purple shampoo to get my little blonde pieces really pretty. And that I leave on for a long time. No, I don't leave it on long with wet hair. I always do that dry. That's a good tip for you. But I really have to watch my face. And that's why I was kind of looking, because I washed my hair last night. I think there's a little patch. So once we found out what was wrong, prior to that, for a few times, I was given that long dose of steroids, and that did work. It worked fine. By day 3 or 4, which the first time I took that, I was so thankful because I had kind of a big event to go to. I was finally able to wear makeup for the first time in months after taking those steroids. So it just clears up and goes away. No marks, no nothing. But without anything, it will stay there forever, I believe. I mean, I've had it stay there for like 3 months, 4 months. That one winter where I found that I was having trouble, I didn't wear makeup at all. But I didn't know what it was, so I was still putting bad things on my face. See where we're coming for here. So that is why, and the only time I'd be clear is when I was on those steroids, and then I would continuously use these products because I didn't know what I was allergic to, which was just a rough time. So now, I didn't bring it in here. I apologize. It is by prescription only, so you have to talk to your doctor. Prescription hydrocortisone really didn't work for me. I still have a little bit, so if I have any issues on my neck or anything like that, I'll put a little bit on there. There was an eczema Epicure? No. There was an eczema cream. Did not work. I think there was something else they gave me that didn't work. Finally, I saw like an NP at my doctor's office who was new, and she prescribed something called bechamethasone. Look it up. I'm not sure. It's a cream. It comes in a tube. That will slowly work for me. That will slowly work. But to all the really beauty YouTubers out there, to all of you who think you have, like the lady I wrote back to, atopic dermatitis on your eyes, get tested, eliminate from your routine fragrance. I think especially the older you get, and these days, yes, there were some products who always had that strong fragrance thing, and you always think of them as the products who've been around a long time, like we'll just say Guerlain, because those meteorites had strong scent that I just absolutely hated. Excuse me. Like I bought them and could not keep them. But if you have those issues, in my experience, look into fragrance in your products. I was wearing that It Cosmetics CC cream, which had that beautiful wake me up orangey citrus smell. I was using that peach palette all of the time because I loved it so darn much. And they were like ruining my face. Thankfully, really no permanent damage. You know, the oldness my skin was feeling wasn't that. Also, during that time, I found one great brand. I don't use it all of it, but I use many things, and many things in bulk. First Aid Beauty. I use their Ultra Repair Cream as my face moisturizer. I love it. I've used eye creams from there. I've used serums. I've used their face cleanser. It's a really good brand without fragrance. Now, they do have a couple products in there. Lemon those type of things. That might be a trigger for you. I don't believe it is for me. But any product I buy for my face, I have to make sure there's no fragrance. In fact, First Aid Beauty, nope. But, you know, I can still use a lot of products, a lot of different things, and sometimes look at the ingredients more than once, because sometimes I find that fragrance appears later. I don't know, on the websites. So look at the packaging, very important. And, you know, if any cosmetic companies out there, stop with the fragrance in your products, please. There's a lot of great formulations. We just don't need fragrance at all. We don't need vanilla. We don't need peach. We don't need gingerbread. We don't need all that. I had to throw all that away. So, you know, think about that. If you're having any atopic dermatitis, fragrance is a huge irritant. And I was told, if I didn't say this before, you know, it's something that, you know, your body just can't take anymore. And that's why it happened to me. I was 49, something like that, 48, and my body just couldn't take it. Just couldn't take it anymore. And I believe one of those reasons were because, sorry about Miss Coco out there, I believe it was because more and more good smelling scents were being added to entice us to buy them, and we don't need that. We just don't need it. So thank you for listening to me. I know it was a lot of repetitive. I didn't have just a speech on it. You know, I was thinking back. But it is something that's important to me to let people know. If you're having any type of issues, if it's a little, you know, a little something, if it's, you know, this or if it's that, please just, you know, think that one thing. Can I be allergic to fragrance? Well, thanks, guys. I appreciate you for listening. Subscribe to my channel. I'd love to talk to you guys more, of course. And we will see you very soon. Hopefully in another video. I just put up I will just be putting up a Scentsy video, and then probably this one. Also, my Instagram is cc_cook 1969. But I think I just wanted to bring this out to us. So thank you so much for listening. I greatly appreciate it. It's not just because I don't like the fragrance, the smelly things. It's because it was horrible to my skin. It made me look so much older. It made me lose my confidence. It made me feel horrible, like I was sick. And just eliminating that, but still having this great big collection that I'm not wearing today. You know, I'm wearing lip, which I can wear things on my lips with a scent. That's okay. Although I wonder, well, actually, you know, since COVID, of course, I've barely worn lip products. So, I don't think I have a huge issue there. But thank you guys so much. I really, really appreciate anybody who watches this. And this might be one of those videos where you want to share it with someone. I've never asked that before on my channel. I have one video that got lots of views, but I don't have a lot of subscribers. You guys, you can see that. But we're really share this video with anybody who might be having the same issue with me, because because I think it's really important that a lot of us just wouldn't think about. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And we'll see everyone soon. If you have any video ideas you would like to see, maybe all fragrance-free makeup, get ready with me. I can do that, right? So I can give you some examples. That would be a great idea, I think. So just let me know. And especially let me know if you'd like to see that one, because those are my favorite videos to do. I've never done them in this setup, so I don't know. But we can always try, right? Thank you again. Thanks. Subscribe to me. Share this video because it's an important one.